Number 6. Note figure not drawn to scale. In the figure shown, line C intersects parallel lines S and T. What is the value of x? Anytime you see this figure not drawn to scale, all they're saying is you can't just eyeball it and take a guess and expect it to be right. It's going to be pretty close to what it looks like, but it's not exact. And that sort of taking a guess is what they want you to avoid. You're like, well, it looks like it's 45 degrees or 50 degrees, so that's my answer. We can't do that. So we have to go just by what they've told us. And what have they told us? That lines S and T are parallel. These are parallel lines, which means this other line C that intersects them is what we would call a transversal. That's how you're going to see it in your math book, as parallel lines crossed by a transversal. It's just a line that goes straight across both parallel lines. When this happens, it sets up two intersections. We have the one right here and the one right there. It's always going to do this. It's always going to create two intersections. Those two intersections match. They are identical. That is really all you need to know for the SAT. Not for geometry class. For geometry class, it's something different. So I'm going to just draw it again over here. Let's say I have my two parallel lines, and I'm going to have a transversal. I'm going to have it going this way. Same thing. I have two intersections. Those intersections are identical. The angles within them are identical. So that means this angle is the same as that angle. It means that this angle is the same as that angle. Now, if you know from your geometry class that opposite or vertical angles are congruent, that means these two angles are congruent. So this angle is the same as that angle. Same over here. Those are vertical or opposite angles. So this angle and that angle are congruent. And we're going to do the same in the other direction, which means those two angles and those two angles. So they are matching. We have two pairs of matching angles in these two matching intersections. Now, in your geometry class, you have to know the names for all these relationships. It's things like same side interior angles or same side exterior angles. Or I think opposite, forgive me if I got that wrong, so opposite or alternating. I sometimes mix them up. Exterior angles. You have to know all those things for a geometry class. You do not have to know those names for the SAT. This, what I've shown you right here, that these match, is what you have to know for the SAT. And one little additional fact is that you see how my red and my purple lines, my angles here, my red and purple angles here, they form a line. They can form a line that way. Red and purple form a line that way. Red and purple form a line that way. Red and purple form a line that way. Anytime I have two angles that form a line, you add them together, you're going to get 180 degrees. So that another way of saying that is they are supplementary. They add up to 180 degrees. So all my red angles in my little drawing here and all my purple angles, the reds and the purples are supplementary. They will add up to 180 degrees no matter where you pull them from. So this angle right here plus this angle right here, that's a red and a purple, they will add up to 180 degrees. All the reds are congruent to each other, all the purples are congruent to each other, and the reds and the purples add up to 180 degrees no matter where you pull them from. With all that in mind, again, that's all you need for the SAT. You do not need to know the names of them. We are given this thing where we have line C crossing the parallel lines S and T. This one, I'm going to draw it, make this a blue and a blue. That matches this blue and blue. And let's get like a, yeah, let's go green. We don't have any green. All right, so green and green matches. I'm trying to make these a little thicker so they stand out more. Green and green. Okay. Excuse me. So this 110, that's right there. We know that this up here, that's a matching one. That's 110. And now that blue and the green, X is a green. And we can see too, they're forming a line. So 110 plus that X is going to equal 180 degrees. They're supplementary. We know that because of this rule, and we also know it because they're forming a line. So if 110 plus X equals 180, Then to solve for x, I need to subtract 110. I'm doing the opposite. Since 110 is being added, now I'm subtracting, doing the opposite. And when I do that to both sides, I am left with x on the left and 180 minus 110, or 70 on the right. So x is 70. And that is my answer. And I'm just going to put that in. I do not put in the degree. There's no real way to do that. So we just put in 70. Do not worry about putting the degree in for your answer. But yeah, this little chart up here, if you know this little chart, if you know what it means, and you know that the corresponding, the colors, how they match up, and that opposite colors, no matter where they're from, add up to 180, you'll be able to answer any of these questions that show up on the SAT. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and if you're looking for more SAT or PSAT help, go to mathwithalyssa.com. There you can get over 25 hours of test prep. This is for both math and reading and writing, both sections. They also come with practice questions, downloadable study guides, and more. Links to everything are in the description down below. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about this video or any suggestions for future videos. I'm all ears. And if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye. And I think I slapped my leg because that's something you do. Why did I slap my leg? Why am I slapping my leg as I'm talking? Who knows? I don't know.